Innovation, innovation, innovation tech news.
Good afternoon, Innovation Tech. I'm Alex Sainz Carmona, and I'll be anchoring today's show. The Rachel's Challenge theme of the month is unity. With the COVID vaccine just recently released, everyone's been wondering why the promised 20 million vaccines by the new year is only around 4.2 million. Here's Alyssa Hegel.
Good afternoon, Innovation Tech. I'm Alyssa Hegel. COVID has been crazy with the vaccine just coming out recently in the U.S., and now the broken promise of getting 20 million people vaccinated by the end of 2020. Now we're in 2021, and there's only around 4.2 million people that are vaccinated. I interviewed some people around the school, and here's what they had to say.
I know that there's two different ones, and the first one that came out, the Pfizer one, is the one that needs to be stored at -70 or something. I have heard that there's very long lines, and I'm kind of confused as to who gets to get the vaccine.
My thoughts about the COVID vaccine is I think it's pointless.
Yeah. Experts say that the U.S. needs to go faster, though the pace is getting quicker with about 1.5 million doses administered in 72 hours. Currently, vaccines are going to healthcare workers and long-term care patients, but eventually officials hope to distribute them to the wider public. So we as a public hope to get them soon. Innovation Tech, out.
So we're gonna start off by getting our blender. We're making a milkshake today. Not really cooking, but I'm running out of ideas, so at the end of this video there'll be a QR code. Put a bunch of vanilla ice cream in there, then add, what you like. I like having some chocolate chunks in there, so I put some chocolate chunks in. Then you add milk. This is all like very dependent on what you like. I like mine a bit chunky, so I don't do a lot of blending, and I put a little bit of milk in. So, well, at the end of this video, like I said, there'll be a QR code where you can put suggestions in, and I'll make what you want me to make. So you pour that into a cup, and you get your whipped cream, and you swirl it around and try to make a cool decoration. And it fails. It's not fluffy enough, and you got your milkshake.
2020 has been far the worst year ever. I know I can speak for everyone. We just wanted 2020 to be over, but this year the 12,000-pound ball dropped without Times Square's crowds. Here's Diana with more on the story.
Even due to COVID, in New York City, the ball still dropped heading into the new year. There wasn't people kissing for the new year, no loud noises, no jam-packed streets. It was dead, mainly. Of course, we are all glad the ball dropped this year, since it's been around since December 31st, 1907. That's crazy. In New York City, there were only supposed to be 100 people for the ball drop. They had to make reservations. For the rest of the people, they had to watch online or in their own homes in the Big Apple. But even due to COVID, that didn't stop people. Over 300 people were asked to leave many times, so the risk of getting COVID was down. But the people were so mad when the ball started counting down from 20, everyone just gave up. Since there wasn't supposed to be as many people in the past, cleaner crews thought it wasn't going to be as messy. Well, they thought wrong. It's a happy new year. A fresh start? Well, kinda, sorta. COVID is kinda stopping that. Innovation Tech, out.
Want to get to know somebody you don't already know that well? Well, here I have Eric, from the virtual side of things from the sophomore class, to tell you about himself. Do you like cats?
Yeah, I actually have a cat that's on my leg right here.
Oh my god. What's your cat's name?
Tigger, and I have another one that's Tinkerbell.
Oh my god, they're so adorable.
Yeah.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I like four-wheeling, snowmobiling, going outside, playing lacrosse.
How's virtual learning going for you?
At first it was pretty hard, but now I'm trying to do, the best of my ability.
As you can see, Eric is pretty chill, and I would suggest maybe talking to him and getting to know him a bit better. Anywho, that's all from me. Innovation, out.
Let's head over to Cameron Youth to see people's New Year's resolutions.
Hello, I'm Cameron Knight. Today we're going to be looking at some people's New Year's resolutions. And 2020 is finally gone.
Thank God.
You heard it yourself, even from her. It's finally gone.
So my New Year's resolution is staying alive through all of this, really.
Just to have this year better than last year.
New Year's resolution is to talk less and listen more as a mom and as a principal. This year I have a lot of hobby kids, so I would love to actually get through most of them, if not all of them, like diamond painting.
I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is probably the fair, because that's when I really have my time to myself.
Well, you heard it yourself, folks. 2020 is officially gone. I hope everyone has a good 2021. Peace out, guys.
Zach Doing is here to tell us the weather today.
Thank you, Alex. Outside right now it's 34 degrees with a slight chance of snow and rain. The high today can be up to 38 degrees, which is pretty good. It's not too cold outside, but if you are going to go outside, I would suggest wearing a hoodie or a jacket. Now let's head inside to see what the forecast is. Alright, so the forecast for this week, Wednesday is going to be 32, and it feels like 23. And basically the same thing on Thursday. It's going to be 31 with a low of 23, and it's going to feel like 23. So wear your jackets and don't go outside without a jacket because it would be cold. Alright, and tomorrow morning when you're coming into school, make sure you wear a hoodie and a jacket because tomorrow's going to be cold tomorrow morning. It's going to feel like it's 23 tomorrow morning, so make sure you wear your hoodie. Alright, and that's it for me. Innovation Tech.
Before we end today's show, I do have one joke for you. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies! I'm Alex Sainz Carmona for Innovation Tech News. I hope you have an amazing day. Innovation Tech out. Good job.
Tech News.